can't like that. Huh? So you on that dirty talk and Mr. Taker's baby mama, huh?
Yeah, I'm here.
Nah, what's happening over there with you though?
What's going on? This your girl, Messy Maddie, on the scene with my boy and my girl tonight.
Hey, you did. And y'all be on the lookout, man. She gonna have her Instagram coming real soon. We on the build up for that. You did.
So be on the lookout for Maddie with the mess.
Yes.
Maddie with the mess. Coming at you 25/8/365. Coming at you live. So, you know, last time we talked, man, we done had some good combos. You dig what I'm saying? Goddamn crazy ass wilderness, dumbass Georgia. We don't know whether the dress was shorts or the dress was goddamn winter coats. Man.
Oh my God, that's the truth.
It is. It's so bipolar.
Yeah, it is.
Man, about the same way these crazy ass streets is, man. Motherfuckers out here turning up for no reason.
No reason.
Rap all the love, man. Nobody making love no more. Ain't no happiness.
I think it's a lot of throat babies.
Yeah, it's a lot of beat 'em and leave 'em.
Yeah.
Ooh. God damn, it's going down like that.
I think it is.
It's going down in the gym.
Which I'm okay with that a little bit, because I like, you know.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but you did what I'm saying. Like, shit, we just came off Valentine, man. Nobody, what happened to the love in there? Dude.
It's getting springtime.
Ah,
Breaking into summer.
all season. All season.
Yeah.
Girl, summer.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. If you ain't already been cuffed up, it's hot girl summer, motherfucking playoff time. Nigga, if you been sitting on the bench, you might be able to get on a motherfucking playoff team. It ain't too late, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't too late.
Just for the summer, though.
Oh, man, she told me just for the summer. Man, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. So, speaking of just for the summer, I got a question. Why, when you get ready to get out of a relationship with someone, or we're going to use a situation just in case there wasn't no titles, why is it not always done properly? Like, motherfuckers just go ghost and think that that's it. But that's not it. Just because you stop talking to me don't mean I stop talking to you.
Mm.
So why do y'all do that?
Wait, what?
Basically, like, why do you cut a situation off without telling the person, like, properly letting them know that you are done?
Well, I mean, men been doing this since the beginning of time, right?
True.
So you might think you is this and that with a man, then all of a sudden he ain't answer his phone no more. You all into hunger, like, damn, bitch, I thought he really liked me, bitch, he ain't been answering his phone. Okay, can you call him on three-way? Call his phone, see if it off.
And now the roles is flipped, you feel me?
It has.
I'm currently going through that.
So
it's crazy. It's a crazy situation. It's like I just stopped talking to him. Like, okay, because I met him and that was just it. Like, I stopped talking to him and he don't know how to let go. Like, I've been ignoring him it's been almost a year, if not a year. I've been ignoring him for the longest. This man done emailed me. He done followed me on Instagram. He be calling me from different numbers, sending me text messages. Girl, that nigga know my whole name. Look.
So he just, like, he don't know how to let go. So was it like a one night? One day? Yeah.
It was literally everything happened in the same day.
Yeah, I agree. Men don't know how to let it go now. It's like the roles have changed.
Right.
But they made us this way.
Exactly, because they did it to us.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, not that I'm sitting here defending the homie, but as a nigga that has played both sides of the field, and you use the term "we made y'all that way," like I was telling her off air earlier, like we explained on the last episode, women don't have a problem getting dick.
Oh, I beg to differ.
How? I'll give you a prime example. And it's not being disrespectful or derogatory. But if we go down to Walmart on National, and the woman say, who wants some pussy? There's not a man in that Walmart that's going to say, I don't want none.
You a lie.
Oh, hold on. Let me change that. She's not, put it like this. Even if she go there and man say no, it's not like the whole Walmart going to say, nah, we good. Somebody going to let her hit. A man do it, you a dog, you nasty. Nah, it ain't going down like that. So when it comes down to that particular situation, you know, like I said beforehand, He could have been in a situation where he ain't never had it done like that before. And the same vice versa when, like y'all said earlier, when us men been doing it to women, to whereas a woman done got an encounter with a man and she's never experienced the things he has done to her. Or in the manner that he's done. Because she might have already had it done, but he do it in a whole different way that she ain't never thought it could be done before. So, you know, that leaves impact. Yeah, and then I tell another thing too. Another reason why people can't let go, because people don't realize when you fuck somebody, even if it's a one night stand, you still soul time. You still crossing over. So whatever they got going on, you just took with you. Even if it was just a 5 minute, 6 minute, 20 minute, a whole hour, you took something from them and they took something from you.
Okay.
And go, you know, every time, whether, like I said, whether it's a quickie or whether it's a full situation, you taking something. That's why afterwards, it's always one person still thinking about the other.
How you feel about that, lady?
That's true.
I definitely agree with the soul ties, but
they is definitely real.
Yeah,
that's how a lot of people end up in a lot of fucked up situations and can't let go.
Mm-hmm.
That right there.
Message.
But why can't we just be grown? Like a mutual understanding. I like your sex, you like my sex. We ain't trying to be with each other.
Because when you had something that you never had before and that other person don't want the same shit you want, you're not going to take no for an answer. You're going to play your position.
Yeah, I done been there.
Whether you got to be the friend, whether you got to be the dick she on the call at 2 o'clock in the morning, or be the head that she only want when she want it, you going to play your position until you are in that position.
Yeah, I done been there. But it's like, it's just like, I'm gonna just keep it real, like what she said. It's like women now are able to maneuver after sex, like not caught up.
Because depending on the situation, they going in it for what they need. Let me say it like that because I don't want to make it seem
headstrong. I think they're going in headstrong.
Yeah, they going in headstrong, and they already going in knowing that the nigga they fucking with, they can manipulate him. Because he already weak-minded, because they already got them where they need him.
Now, why he gotta be weak-minded?
Because they keep it a hunch on. A woman not gonna sit here and take care of a man that's not doing shit for himself. So why should a man take care of a woman that's not doing nothing for herself?
I beg the difference on that. It's been plenty of women that have definitely like took care of a man, like built him up and everything.
No, I'm not saying that y'all don't. But what I'm saying is the fact that it's not common for a woman to take care of a man. It's just like, you know, we raise our children. We don't raise
like the other way around.
Like, we don't raise our, like, and I'm not saying it's not getting about how they parent with that. But you're not raising your boy to sit here and wait for a woman to come baby him the way mommy did. You raising him to be a man and be a leader.
But by being a lot of men out there that's like that.
And I was just about to say that, and because you got them type of niggas, they fuck it up for the rest of us.
Yeah, like you, like men that just prey on women, their situation, their insecurities. I myself have been through that. To where I never thought, because I always used to be the woman. I said this earlier. I used to always be the person to tell all my homegirl, like, bitch, you better not get that nigga no money. Bitch, his time fucked up. Bitch, you better call him mom. Bitch, you better. That's who I, like, I used to be like, well, why you gotta get him, you know, like that? Until.
You had to go through.
Yeah, but it was like on a self thing, though. Because I've been in situations where that's why I guess the saying say never say never. Mm-hmm. Because I used to say, you know, fuck a nigga, I wouldn't do a fuck thing for a nigga, but I guess I want to honestly admit what it is for what it was for me. I don't even know if I want to keep it all the way 1,000 like that, though.
It sounds like it was love.
No.
Not love.
Cause I can't lie to you. With both of my baby father, I cannot tell you. It took me a long time to do something for them. And now that I look back on it, I be like, damn, the shit that half of the shit that I do for niggas that really ain't shit, I never did for my baby fathers. But the only difference is they took care of me mostly.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Or one of my baby fathers, I had to motivate him to get out there and get it, but he knew I wasn't finna give it to him, so he had to get out there and get it.
And you know what? I can understand how you put that. It's just for me, and how I was brought up, you feel me? You don't sit here and wait on the woman. And not in a disrespectful manner like your woman can't hold her end or help balance out what y'all got going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's your job to be the provider. It's your job to be the leader. So,
what they at, though?
you know, like, and I hear niggas all the time, well, bro, my dad wasn't there, or my mama wasn't there, or I didn't know what to do. Then we got Google, we got YouTube, we got Dawson Creek, we got motherfucking Seinfeld, Good Time, motherfucking Sanford Son.
Yeah.
You need help? Must I keep going? And let me help you out. CBS soap operas, the whole 90s to 2000, and you'll learn a whole lot about life if you ain't figured that shit out by now. Because niggas always say, man, my dad wasn't there, that's why I ain't know what to do with a woman. So if I came in and said, oh, well, my dad was there, that's why I took your bitch, is it validated? Nah, nigga, this nigga lost your bitch. Like, nah, bro. And that's why I totally understand what you're saying. It's just hard for me to accept niggas like that. That's why my niggas not. If they move in a manner and such, I'm gonna call them out on their shit. And I'm gonna fall back because I feel like if I fuck with you like that, and I know that you on some shit like that, and your girl know you on some shit like that, she gonna think I'm on some shit like that.
Yeah.
Guilty by association. Hell no, I don't slide like that.
But then now I've been in a situation even when my sister, she might not know it, has identified something about me that was true and I didn't like about myself, that I found out about me, like about who I am now. Like, I have been in a relationship with somebody and I'm thinking like, that's daddy, that's my nigga, we doing this together, we got, you know, he got me like I got him. You know what I'm saying? And I really broke like major bread with a nigga, like, oh my God, like, bitch, I need to file you on my tax bread, like that type shit.
Gotcha.
Like, I want my coochie back, my money back, everything.
Everything.
And then it's like, damn, I'm fucking with this nigga so hard, and this nigga, da, da, da. And then once the real, like, once that light really been shined on me, like, oh, this nigga really not fucking with me. But I done invested all this into the nigga. So, you know, the term, when I was just recently on vacation, one of my cousin's friends, and, you know, and somebody said, oh, shit, that nigga don't like her. He just treat her like that because she pay him. She a paymaster. So, she was saying her homegirl is a paymaster. So, I'm looking at her, and I'm like, damn, she pretty as fuck. She ain't no paymaster.
Mm-hmm.
But, maybe. So, I went into the room, I'm like, damn, that's probably how that nigga try me. Or whatever. I'm like, oh, so that's what he thought this was. This ain't that. I thought you were fucking with me. So you thought you was, oh, okay, cool. Then I had another friend, and I was expressing something to my sister. She like, oh, that nigga thought he had a sugar mama. I'm like, oh, yeah, I felt like that, but this ain't that. But now that you brought it to me, yeah, that's what that fuck nigga thought. Well, let me cut this pussy nigga off. Like, and I ain't even talked to that person since that conversation, cause pussy nigga, this ain't that. I'm about to say that. Yeah, and then other person, I end up saying I'm gonna go kick it back with that person, and then I end up blocking them, cause pussy nigga, this ain't that. So you gonna keep looking for me, and they ain't gonna never be found no more, because now I identify others from someone else, or just conversating or listening to other situation, that this is what these two guys identified me as. So let me just chop this shit off.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that. Ladies, it's important that you identify what type of nigga you dealing with, so you can identify what type of female he thinks you are dealing with, and that you are. Yeah. Because as a male myself, I never been a gold digger. I don't like this shit. Like, she'll tell you if it came down, hey, here you go. She'll be quitting all right here. I'm like, hell no, like that's just me. You feel me? Like, and even if she say I don't want the money, I'll be quit here. Just put up save or some shit. Might need that shit for a rainy day. But you got other niggas out there that will, alright, babe, it's gonna be this amount, and just look at you like that's what it is. And because some women, the same way some niggas has made it acceptable, we unfortunately categorize some of y'all in that manner. Now, like I said, me personally, I can't see that vision because I don't do the women I used to deal with in that manner because I'm not materialistic. But we do categorize different women in different manners, whether it's like you said, just to jump off, the one night stand, the one I can kick you with if I ain't got nowhere to stay, like all this shit. Everybody got their place. Everybody got their own role.
But you can misconstrue a whole situation, both parties.
Mm-hmm.
You can misconstrue it like that nigga really fucking with me, but really that nigga mindset like I'm using it, that's just like a bitch.
Yup.
So it's just like the roles have changed. But if you know that's not who you really are and they're not fucking with you, and once you grasp that, you might really fuck you.
But do you think it'll ever change?
Yeah, so I don't really know because these are my first time ever really dealing with stuff like that. Because before that I was in relationships, long relationships. But it's like I don't want relationships now because it's just like it's just too much for me.
I'm gonna be honest. When I was out there in the field, I didn't see shit change. I seen that shit get worse. I was like, fuck this single life. I hate being single. This shit is dangerous. The fuck? I gotta worry about it. She gonna rob me after I bust a nut or before I even bust a nut? Nah, I'm good on them back in the grills. I stay at home and jack off for free.
It's too much.
It's
okay?
too much.
It's
like,
too much.
And then I might take you out and think I'm having a good time just to drop you off and your baby daddy waiting on you in the back room, breaking your fucking back in.
Yeah, like, bitch, I done got you ready for this, nigga.
You dig what I'm saying? I got you good and wet while he at home playing the fucking game.
Like I'm a sucker.
Nah.
Yeah. So when he the pimp? The fuck?
Hey man.
Yeah, it's too much.
I ain't have time for that shit. I'm like Carlos Miller. I actually enjoy being that side nigga. I don't want to be your main nigga. Let me be number 3 to number 6. That way I am not the one you depend on.
Now I'm not gonna say I'm against it, but it's like if I know this my nigga for real and my nigga fucking with me, I got my nigga. Cause I know my nigga got me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like these niggas nowadays they just not built like that. They not ready for that. They don't receive it. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to retrieve it. They don't know how to keep
everybody
it.
spoiled their ass. They been having somebody hand feed them. Put it like this. These niggas y'all dealing with is the generations without big mamas. They're the generations with the mamas that want to be the friends with the kids and just developing a friendship. So now all they used to is getting all the fly shit. They ain't used to getting that shit from the ground up. They ain't used to building shit up with a woman because they used to already having it given to them. So when the woman tell them, nah, I'm not doing this, they don't know how to accept that. So they go out there and go fuck with the next spot because they know the next spot gonna bow down to that materialistic ass shit they can provide. But when a real woman pull their card and say, this is what I need, they can't be a real man, they fold. They only good for materialistic. That's why you got women out here finessing niggas. You got women out here cashing out.
So then when a woman use you for whatever the fuck she use you for, if it's sex and I'm good, I'm up, I'm out. Don't take it personal.
They don't take it personal until their feelings get involved. When they feelings get involved, now they want to be like, man, that's fucked up, man. I thought she loved me. But look at how many women you did wrong that actually loved you before you found the one you actually loved.
Oh my God, that's what I said to somebody.
You feel
I
me?
said it's gonna be that one person that you gonna really want, and they gonna dog you out.
Oh God.
Cause it always happen that way. Yeah.
Karma is a bitch. So.
But people don't believe that, or even they may not. Maybe
they don't want to
accept it.
They don't want to accept it. That's what it is. It's like they say, karma, if it don't get you, it'll skip a generation. That's when we see these unfortunate situations happening to these babies. It's something that happened from their family generation before them. Whether it's their parents or their grandparents. Because, like I said, just because what you did yesterday, the old boy, just came on you in your lifetime, don't mean it ain't going to come on your kids or their kids. It can skip generations, but that bitch will hit.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why you just got to be careful with that shit. Got to be careful.
Then I think insecurities play a lot of part in the situation these days.
It does, but then what really brings about security?
I don't know. I'm thinking more of insecurities than securities.
Yeah, but I agree with you, but I think before we can tackle the insecurity, we gotta figure out what caused them to be secure, so we'll know why they are insecure.
Yeah.
You know, I know for men it's pride. Niggas don't like to sit there and admit when they feel some type of way, or you know, you got some niggas prideful. Oh, my girl make more money than me. Who gives a fuck? Is the bills paid? That's all that fucking matter. Bills paid, kids straight, y'all free. Let's eat. The fuck?
I think black relationships can be so beautiful. I think it is the most beautiful thing. But people make it so ugly.
And we make it hard.
Yeah, and it's like it can be so beautiful. It don't have to be fuck a nigga, fuck a bitch. It doesn't have to be.
You're right, but then you gotta look at how entertainment is such an influence on our generation and culture now, and the fact that there's no real positive positive entertainment out there anymore. Everything is fuck a nigga, fuck a bitch.
Yeah.
You know, to where it's just like shit. Even if you did wanna exercise on that, or you know, just show somebody that, it's pretty fucking hard without going to some back in the day shit and being told you old school.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you old for that. We don't do that no more.
But what do they do? What do they do?
They don't give a fuck.
That's why I go back to. That's why I go back to the throw babies. People like trying to be lovey-dovey. People trying to.
I mean, I feel like I ain't even gonna lie.
Shout me, my baby.
I feel like if you ain't got somebody that's been through the same kind of pain you've been through, y'all never build a match. And maybe I'm wrong for saying that, and maybe it's we shouldn't look at it in that manner, but everybody know me know from season 1 to now what kind of shit I've been through, and it's like every woman that I allege that this would be straight, we can see what can shake. Nigga, no motherfucker one. Nobody had no hustle. Nobody had no drive about themselves. You feel me? Like everybody want to be independent, but yet dependent. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you gotta have something going for yourself. You feel me? And then it's like shit. Me and Queen right here, we rock that. And it's like, nigga, who would have thought, nigga, we'd be the motherfucking Super Justice League right now the way we move. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm pretty like I knew walking into what we had going on that she had a pad just like I got a pad, but we ain't give a fuck about that.
I love that. Oh my fucking
like fuck your pad, fuck
like
my
I
pad.
fucking love that. Where the fuck? Like I love that.
But that's why I say I think you gotta find somebody that can either match your pain or can understand your pain.
Right.
Because if they can't understand your pain or match your pain, how can they relate to the shit that you saying?
I think I have somebody like that. I think they just moving slow, and so am I, and I respect that. But I respect that because we actually been friends. Like we were before, like I can't explain it, but before my second kid's father, he was in the picture, and I can remember because he was like in that life, but I was one of his main girls. I'm gonna say. But he had a lot of women. He worked at a car place, so you know how that goes. Mechanic man, mechanic man guy, yeah. But then he was younger, and all that good stuff. But our kids pretty much grew up together, and now to see him as a man owning his own businesses and
Oh yeah, I know that kind of made you proud.
Yeah, and he's always. It don't matter if I don't talk to him 3 or 4 days, or a week or 2, or a month, or 3 or 4 months. Every time I talk to him, he's better than before, and he's still the same genuine person towards me.
Now I can be honest, that's a cute fairy tale story,
He a counselor. I love counselors.
If I ran into that's what Ray Charles is. He a counselor.
Oh shit! I want to say the next. Oh my God! But Ray Charles still going through some emotional things.
Yeah, he got some shit going on.
I can tell, but he jump out the porch a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know, cause I told myself like because of my past situation, you feel me? I wasn't fucking with no Capricorn. I said that shit, and then next thing you know, look at the woman I'm with. So whereas I'm gonna tell you like this. You know how we were just talking all about signs and things like that, you feel me? That was my sign, because the motherfucker that, tried to kill me and my partner, she was a Capricorn.
Oh, wow.
So imagine me going through a damn near 10-year span of ups and downs and Armageddon with a Capricorn thinking all Capricorns like that, to find out that my sunshine is a Capricorn and I don't even go through any of the shit that even scratched the surface of the shit that I was over there.
She's so
12/27.
Yeah, she one of them Capricorns. That's why.
Yeah. So and that's why I feel like you just gotta be patient. You gotta wait your time. Like don't rush it. I know sometimes it's irritating and it's frustrating because you see your friends and your family, and especially the ones that This is the part used to piss me off when I was single. The motherfuckers that I knew that were cheating on their old ladies and cheating on their niggas. And they out here every weekend still going out with their spouses and having great fun family moments. And I'm at the motherfucking spot like, why the fuck I can't find love? And I know who y'all fucking. Y'all follow each other. Y'all like each other. I see this shit.
But now I'm going to keep it 1,000. I'm single as fuck and I'm happy that I am because I'm finding myself. Once you learn how to be okay with being alone, that's when God really maneuvers you through something. And it gets you prepared for that person or whatever it's going to be.
Because, girl, you know how I was
yes.
right before I met him. I'm saying, like, right, like
Yes.
right before I
And I
found
knew
out,
you was
I
the
didn't
one.
give a damn.
Because she said, "Son, I want you to meet somebody." I was like, "Nah, I'll meet him next time." She was like, "No, you gonna meet him right now."
But then when she pulled up when we was on the way, where we went? We had went.
We done going somewhere.
I can't remember.
I was like, "Okay, yeah, she want me to meet him. I know it's somebody she want me to like either way." And I'm just like, "Oh my God!" I threw up. I'm like, "I like
She don't
him."
mean nothing. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
the house
cause
standing right there. Who that is? Oh, that my little house.
yeah, she ain't.
Don't worry about
And
that.
she wanted me to see you. So I was like, okay. Then she told me you was a Virgo. I was like, oh, Virgos are very good people, loyal, ambitious.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I said, you got you one, sis.
We don't cross that loyalty. Like,
Oh my
put it
God.
like this, if you cross a Virgo loyalty and it's a motherfucker that has crossed my
Oh my
loyalty,
God.
ain't no way back.
That's, I swear to God, that's
Ain't
what
no
I
way
was,
back.
that's what
How
I always
much I
be
love
talking
you.
to her about, like, people, but she be like, fuck them hoes.
Right.
Like, one time she like, why the fuck did you go out by yourself? Why you ain't call me? Because
Right.
I be thinking, with the people that I've been rocking with, because you can even with Chanel, it take me a minute to warm up to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Me and Chanel relationship grew over time.
Right.
But it's like, with me, like you said, loyalty is just everything to me. But it's some people that have took that loyalty and just went.
And you know what you gotta do when it come to that?
Yeah, now I'm like, fuck them.
I ain't even gonna lie, and she'll tell you, I'm gonna start calling nigga Ray Charles while you on out. If Ray Charles here, he'll tell you, I was hell. And like, baby, I ain't, anybody that know this shit out there in public record. I was fucking niggas, baby. I'm not baby mama, grandmamas out here.
Oh my God.
You dig what I'm saying?
Not grandmas.
Singing living home type shit.
What?
55 and up type shit.
Wait, why?
Happy dreams.
Like, why though? I can't.
Because, like, I ain't even gonna
55?
care. She was 58.
So first of all, before we even get into, like, how was the sex? I just gotta know.
I mean,
Like,
it wasn't my first time with her, but I mean, for me, it was more so of a situation like, I ain't gotta worry about anybody telling me stop, hold back, I can do me, and then after that, I'm getting the fuck on. Because she wanted a motherfucker that wanted a relationship. You know, she wanted to cuddle and spoon after me. Baby girl, I don't get down like that. Your youngest son is older than me.
So
And
my
shit,
question
we
was,
talking
how
about.
was the sex?
I mean, it was alright. It wasn't that I put on the grade scale. Like, put like that, if I had the grade from A to F, F also around like the C, D range, it wasn't that I'm about to sit here and brag like, that shit was neat. Nah, it was just more so convenience. Like, she been wanting to fuck me, and it was just like, alright, fuck it. I ain't gotta worry about you getting you pregnant. You already been through menopause. So,
Wow.
I ain't gotta worry about no STD. You old as shit, you always go to the doctor.
Wow.
My nut's fucked up, but I'm just saying, at the time, that's the thing.
Wow. That's deep. I wonder if that's how.
And think about it, you ain't gotta worry about nobody trying to rob you,
Like,
either.
is
They
that
old.
why y'all think still in here?
Ain't nobody gonna try to rob me at the senior living home. They got cameras everywhere.
Oh man, that's crazy. I dealt with somebody young, but I mean, that moment has passed, but it was fun while it lasted. Yeah, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, I don't recommend that shit.
Yeah, it got too serious, too much,
That shit overrated.
out of control.
That shit overrated.
So I almost was like, am I feeling him? Like,
Now I could be honest, if like 40-year-old range, like them type of, or I guess that would be considered the porn where the milks, the mom I like to fuck type of shit. Alright, that's okay. But that cougar, I'm straight.
Yeah.
I'm straight. And then even then for a nigga, you gotta be careful because if you ain't really experienced sexually, you will be.
You definitely.
Because then you gotta think about it, you dealing with a woman she's older.
Yeah.
Her kids already in middle school, already about grown. She ready to get her freak on now. Something she was supposed to do back in her 20s.
Mm-hmm.
The niggas she fucking with or the niggas in her age bracket, they can't get up. Now they on blue pills. She needs somebody that can get there without needing that pill and waiting 45 minutes. She wanna hop on the stick when it's time to stick.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't been in that type of situation, boy, that's how you learn about a lot of shit. The whole, them being freaks and tossing salads and all this shit. They ain't all this shit. So you gotta be
I ain't got
careful.
that for you.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild out there. It's wild. It's fucking wild. Fuck no, I said, if you ain't about that life, do not jump off the porch.
The tossing salad shit is just not in my.
That's why I said That's the 70s. That's for the women that were born in the 70s and the 80s.
I know some
us
girls
generation
my age that do it, but I just don't see what the
Yeah, I'm about to say it, but see, it's a difference though from our generation versus how the older chicks do it. The older chicks, they do it the way a niggas like it's put it like this. An older one, she doing that shit for a mission. She trying to lock your ass down. She trying to make sure you don't think about nobody else but her ass. The young girl, she just trying and she just try. She don't really know what she aiming for, what she doing. She just doing it because she done did it once before or see this way it's supposed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
When that older one, y'all watch out for them.
Yeah, I don't want to. Oh, yeah.
But see, y'all case is different.
It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because you gotta think
You better
about
not put your fucking ass about the fuck?
Nigga,
like, you know, fucking lost me, nigga, like the boot is fucking gone. Like, my
it. You gotta be geek on that shit.
I can never be that geek.
That's some shit that.
Can't nobody give me like that.
Like, what's the
Wait, what?
Dude,
You say do what?
get the fuck up. Let's just get up.
I'm going home.
It's over, like, my whole life.
I'm going to church on Sunday.
I'm turning on the light now.
I ain't gonna lie though, no cap. After I had that shit at me the first time, I did go to church right after though. Cause I felt like I did something wrong with God. I felt violated again. It was just like, God, I don't know what.
So so the first time I felt bad, like this was sad because you got it done the second time, this shit. How did that happen? Let me dead.
Okay, now let me say it like this. I've had it happen on different occasions in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that's in a relationship. It's gonna go.
It's going down.
Yeah, but that was like, that's when I first, jumped into that. I was in a relationship.
How did it feel though?
It felt violated in the beginning. I was like, what the fuck? You feel me? But then over a while, depending on, how y'all having the situation handled, it can be pleasurable. Or it can be ticklish as hell, or it just feel violated.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But then when it got snuck on me,
it felt violated.
Yeah, but then it kind of felt good. Because it was like that daddy, when daddy said, you ever had your dick sucked from the back? I ain't never had it like that. It started out like that, then the bitch slipped me and whoop. Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah, I was climbing. Like, whoa, wait a minute. I was not ready for this. I wasn't there. I was not prepared.
Of course you wasn't.
Wasn't prepared. And then, like I said, my one last encounter on when the next type of shit, the goddamn other cougar caught me sniffing. And that's what I learned then. You gotta watch out for them. She tried to put a finger in my booty hole. I had to slap her then. Not like in the face, but like slap her hand. Like, whoa.
I got a friend that likes eating men's ass.
Me too.
And
she talk about it all the time.
And I got a cousin that likes it too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'm
not
not niggas that might shoot me if I did.
I'm not gonna not
like
nobody
bitch.
because a lot of women don't know and a lot of niggas don't know that is actually where a male G spot is in your prostate. But
I fuck with
it's
niggas
the
that probably
levels.
off me if I try.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's the
like
levels.
I think we'll be fine. They gonna take out my wig. They gonna black. I don't see it.
But to be honest, a lot of men don't want to admit it. But in order for you to have a conversation as such, you have to be in tune with your sexuality and your masculinity. Because a lot of niggas don't realize when you go to the doctor and you go donate sperm and you can't jack off and bust that nut, what you think that nurse do?
What do they do?
She tell you to bend over and she gonna put that glove on, put some KY jelly cream on her finger, and she about to hit that